Are you ready to rock or what?
Guys, he let me sit next to him.
Let's fucking go! Guys, welcome back to the Cornercade. What day is it today? Today's Wednesday. It's Wednesday night. Chillin' chat, guys. We're having fun with you guys and the rest of the home arcade community on this beautiful, beautiful night, guys. But before we start, we're going to always bring you guys in the building. Let's bring us a little bit back. And it always fails, but I always forget to do this. There we go. Now we're back in the building. I always forget to do one thing out of the 10 setup things. There's always one that I always forget. It's either I forget to turn the camera on because Restream is different now. Forget to do the background or whatever the case may be. All this other stuff. It doesn't matter now. Was that your watch?
I don't know how to turn that off.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm doing.
I'll take it. Here, hold on a second. We'll take this watch. We'll go like this.
No, don't throw it.
No, this is what we're going to do with the watch.
Behind the scenes.
Gone. Behind the scenes. Let's go, dude. Okay, now we're back,
right,
baby.
So we're pre-gaming. Everyone's pre-gaming. I should start pre-gaming with everyone.
Well, what I wanted you to do is originally open the show and say, hey, what's going on, guys? Like, do your intro. What you could do is we could start it and you're just setting up and everything. And then when we go live, we hit the countdown and then we're ready to go.
I'm so awkward.
It's the pregame show.
So uncomfortable.
It's the pregame show.
I forget what to say. I would stumble and it would just be dead silent.
It doesn't matter. You just do your thing. You're not a professional. It's just you two.
Like, guys, what do we do? Where are we?
All right, guys, we got a lot to talk about tonight. As you see from the thumbnail, guys, we're going to talk home arcade room tours, guys. Let's go. That's going to be really exciting. We got one that was sent in, guys. So I'm going to give you some time, guys, because we're going to do it at the end of the show. So if you guys want to go ahead and send yours in, just send it into thecornercade@gmail.com. We'll take a video. We'll take pictures. We'll take whatever. If you want to show off your game room, tonight is the night, guys. Go run, turn it on, get the lights going, and take some pictures if you aren't already in bed, like our boy Goofyfoot hanging on to one eye. He's got one eye open, one eye shut right now, but that's okay. Hopefully we'll be able to entertain you as you guys fall asleep here late night with the Cornercade. You betcha. I literally just got home from work, so that's a wrap there. We're going to talk about the Pinball Expo, guys. Are you going? Are you not going? And on the Cornercade's plans on all of that as well. And then, of course, we're going to touch on first, get Mrs. Cornercade's thoughts on this whole Golden Tee Midway XL cabinet from Costco. So it's going to be some really, really cool stuff. But before we get started, guys, let's go ahead and say hi to everybody. Christopher Camera is in the house, dude. I don't know how, but it's past my bedtime. Hey, man, hang in there. Jason, Little Alien, our moderator's in the house. Thank you so much, man, for stopping by. T. Prez is here as well. Zero Redux is in the house. Thank you, man, for being here, as always. Got 36 people in the house, guys. If you haven't already, just minimize the chat and give this video a like. Let's go. Yeah, we didn't see it before because we weren't actually selected on the right stream. So Damian Williams is here. Let's go. 5 minutes late, Danny. It's 5 gifted subs. Well, technically, I did something wrong. I went live, but I never connected the actual stream to live. So we were just in the abyss, in the Bizarro universe live streaming. But we just did the countdown, and I was wondering, something doesn't seem right here. So I restarted it, and now we're back in the building, guys. Thor KC is here. Thank you so much, man. Let's go, dude. Thank you so much for stopping by. Stardust is in the building. We got J Rod. She's back. The super duo is in the building. Let's go. I told you guys we're going to go hard because Mrs. Cornercade is going to get an eye surgery, so she's going to be out the game for a while. Julio Hernandez is here. Oh, man. Cornercade means business tonight. Calvin Wong is in the building saying hi to Mrs. Cornercade. TCK is here. Getting a lot of love in the chat, Mama. Say something.
What's up, guys?
And our microphones work, which is great. Giovanni Sean is here. Let's go. See Marvel 360 in the building. What's going on, man? How you doing? Steve IT guy is here as well. So you let us know when we're buying it. When it goes $299.
We're not buying it.
We'll talk about that when in a second. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Breaking news. PD7 found a Midway Golden Tee in Wisconsin. Oh, my God.
I know this already.
Because I just got home, but here we go. Okay, Ms. Cornercade, fill us in on the breaking news here.
Okay, breaking news. PD7 found a Midway GT in Wisconsin.
Well, did he already do a walk and talk about it? Or?
I don't know. Don't go on YouTube, really.
Okay, well, that was all for naught then. Sorry, chat. Very underwhelming breaking news.
Sorry, guys.
Happy birthday, Giovanni Sean. Happy early birthday.
25.
As he turns 25.
I remember that.
This Friday, dude. Let's go. I think we all remember that way back in the day. Jay is in the house. Let's fucking go, Cornercadians. I love it. Let's go, man. Thank you so much for stopping by, dude. Let's go. Okay, let's see here. All right, guys. Let's bring this down. Feeling a little crammed here. That's okay. So yeah,
I'm sitting here.
no. The chat was in. We were here, a little crammed. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Oh, look at Christopher. Is that true? I'll be 48 on Friday, dude. You're looking young for 48, my guy. Okay, let's go here. Where are we starting? Okay, let's bring this guy in. So, guys, as you've seen, going around the community, let's see if we can do this.
Whoever took these photos, I appreciate the detail.
Yes,
they know what they're doing because the attention to detail on these photos. This is what
I wanted yesterday. That would have been great.
So thank you.
And Grateful Dad Arcade will be 48. A lot of birthdays going around. So happy birthdays to all the home arcade people this week who has birthday parties. Let's get this started. Let's get this going, man. Okay, so long and short, we got some pictures, obviously, that are floating around. Ton of pictures here. So this is a very, very, very familiar picture here on the side. This is identical to the Golden Tee 3D. So not much to look at. Screw cap covers, kind of the same kind of stuff. And here, see if we can zoom in a little bit more here. There we go.
So, I mean, we knew it was going to be a half and a half. What's happening here?
A marquee,
it was going to be split, right?
Yep.
So it's no surprise. The only shocker is that it's not Mortal Kombat.
It's this Midway
is
Classics.
A pleasant surprise for me, at least. I don't know about the community. It seems like people are actually happy with that. Makes more sense to me, at least.
Yeah, because as you'll see here, and this marquee looks pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good. I don't know.
Here's a side panel shot, but you'll see right here as to why Mortal Kombat is not on the cab, because it would damn near be physically impossible to do so. So you can see the very tight placement here. You got to make sure that these things have enough space.
Oh, you're moving your
for the trackball. These are all light up buttons. Okay, it is what it is.
I don't understand the light up button thing. Like, there's no consistency with that. So, like, I thought that was a Volt thing.
I think it was, and I think for this now, Arcade1up is looking at it as like, hey, let's just put light up buttons for like all the casuals at this point. Or they might be switching to light up buttons entirely.
Casual.
Somebody that's going to come by that it's a first time arcade buyer and be like, yeah, this is the one I want. Now, let me actually, if I zoom in here, because I thought this came with a plastic deck protector, and there's no plastic deck protector on this. So I don't know.
So here again,
I don't know if they assembled it wrong. I think they might have assembled this wrong, to be quite honest with you, because there's no screw cap covers for these, unless, again, this was pre-production made where they don't do that anymore. But I think this should have a deck protector. I think they didn't.
Covers in the Dynamo.
Yeah, that's because it's got that play guard surface. There's no. This isn't play guard.
How do you know?
Let's see. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me see here. Oh no, this is a different warning message from before. Yeah, I think this is just. I think they just forgot to put the plastic deck protector on. To be quite honest with you, chat, you can kind of help us out with that. But long and short, I think the big takeaway here is, oh my God, Sinistar, it's on a 48-way joystick. Okay, let's see what happens here. We can't confirm or deny the joystick right now because, one, I haven't got my hands on it. Oh, man. And two, nobody has for the most part that's here. So we're kind of taking a look at this control panel. I mean, it looks kind of cool. Guys, here, let me go back here. Like, honest to God, I don't think this looks horrendous, and one would think
the side art though they could have done so much more with it.
Yeah, of course, and I know you were saying like, hey, look, they could have like down here they could have done like what they did with the arcade logo thing. So like right
gives me
here,
like original vibes.
They could have they could have done something here just to spruce it up a little bit. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's whatever. I mean, I don't know.
I get like your point earlier to me was that they're going to smash it. Like it's just going to be smashed in between cabs. But whoever's buying this, their arcade's probably going to be full or trying to be full of XLs, which they're scarce. There's not a lot of them. So side art matters, right?
Yep.
And then B, whoever is also buying this is a multi-cade, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, well, it's supposed to be a multi-cade. So they're not going to probably have a whole lot of these. So again, side art matters.
Yeah.
So...
yeah, this one, the side art might matter a little bit more. I mean, that's in...
I know I'm being nitpicky.
Casuals aren't really going to fix this. I mean, that's an easy fix for any modding company, but it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they could have done something a lot more. It's kind of lazy, but it's a side
my thing
art.
Is like, go big or go home. So, like, if you're going to make this a Midway Classics, like, make it cool looking. Like, they bedazzled the shit out of the Atari 50th, right? They did gold trim and 50 freaking everywhere. Like, bedazzle the shit out of this one. Make it look cool. Make it look badass. There's nothing badass about this cabinet.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, the control panel, like, to me, that's badass. Like, I think the control panel looks pretty cool. They did something with that. Follow suit on the side art. Again, I'm being nitpicky. I do think the game lineup is pretty badass. That's a good game lineup. Everybody has been wanting Gorf.
Yeah, I think that's the big
on a cabinet.
100%. I think that's a good
So
take.
that's a win.
I think that's a good takeaway. That you're getting new games, and one of the takeaways could be something like this as well. Yeah, we're gonna take this away. Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger, $4.99 super chat. Yes, I will be at Pinball Expo. Let's fucking go! Let's go, baby! Dude, we're gonna get a chance to meet Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger, in the house, live in the building. That's so exciting. Now, real quick, we'll get to that. Ezekiel, hang tight, because we got a little bit of other news. So just hang tight.
We do?
Well, yeah. I mean, so we'll share this
Am
together.
I in on this news?
I don't know, but I do know that your soft pink and my soft blue kind of looks like we're like a baby shower vibes, like we're expecting or something.
Oh boy, good
lord! Thank you, Ezekiel, for supporting the channel. Really do appreciate it, man. Okay, guys. So Christopher Cameron here. He says, I'm getting nauseous. Stop showing this abomination. Oh my god, that cab is atrocious. The button layout, the provolone cheesy arcade classics graphics. Okay, at least it's an XL. That's it. So here's the thing, guys, and I just want to like clarify to the community here, because we're getting this Arcade1up. We don't want this Arcade1up. You should have made a Star Wars XL. Arcade1up. We're looking for a signature Gorf cabinet, guys. You do know Arcade1up came to. Let me just bring this down real quick. I just have to reiterate this. Arcade1up came to Costco with a design for Star Wars Atari XL. Costco laughed them out of the building. I'm sure there was some sort of negotiation there. And they said, that's just, here's what we're going to do. We want to do a golden tee. And Arcade1up is like, okay, but like golden tees everywhere right now. Is there something else we could do? No, why don't you do, maybe there's a little back and forth, right? To say, hey, let's see if you can freshen up golden tee. Maybe they took that back and said, hey, maybe we can do this. They placed an order for 13,000 cabs, according to James Hates Everything, right? Arcade1up at the end of the day, anybody, okay? Would you rather sell 13,000 of something or 0 of nothing? That's your choice. So Arcade1up said, great, let's put an order in. We'll make this cabinet for 13,000 and away we go. It wasn't to please anybody. They just sold it to Costco to make money. They need to make money this year. Mm-hmm. They need to sell something. Otherwise, you're going to end up like iArcade and you're just going to have t-shirts on your website. And you saw what happened to iArcade. They're gone. And Arcade1up doesn't even have t-shirts. So they'd be selling nothing.
Well, and again,
they have to sell something.
They have to play everything safe. So we don't know the whole background situation with that. Like, this isn't something they created yesterday. This is something, and John D would know more than we do with like time frame wise. This isn't something that was created even like last week. This was how many months ago, years ago, or I don't know what their time frame was with creation wise, but there's a timeline there with this. So we don't know when this was created.
Yeah, so like just to kind of sum it up, like Arcade1up, this was not their first choice. This was something that, hey, we could essentially do a golden tee because, well, it would save us money on, we already have the body style. All we got to do is slap a Midway sticker on the side of it and these logos. That's not next to nothing. We just redo the marquee a little bit, do the control panel. We already have all the games already made up. We're just going to smash the PCBs together. It's a very cheap, efficient cabinet that they can come out with. So that's just my 2 cents. Okay, I could be totally wrong, right? But I'm just saying, Arcade1up anybody would rather sell something than sell nothing. Okay, there was no other choice. Costco didn't ask for a Tekken XL. They didn't ask for a Qbert XL. They didn't ask for a Sinistar XL. They asked for this, and this is what they got. They sell to the retailers.
Specifically, but like for Costco, it was probably more appealing to have a multi-cade than Star Wars.
Yeah, that's 100%. And to us, it would be more appealing to have Star Wars than this.
But we're just a little ant in
in the grand scheme of
clientele,
things. So I just
yeah.
want to clarify that because I've seen that so much, and it's like, guys, like you're getting it wrong. Like it's just there was no option. It was this or nothing, and I'm sure everybody in the chat would rather have the option to buy an arcade of an XL form factor because you get once a year. That's it. So I'd rather have, if I was an XL fan, I'd rather have this than nothing because I can take this and I can reskin it to Sinistar or something. Or I can take this and 99 Lives, Greg over at 99 Lives can redo you a control panel. I can take this and I can do it to anything I want. I can make it a root beer tapper cab if I want. XL, yeah, it's not the right form factor, but at this point, who the hell cares? Like most of these games, anyways, were slapped on together and it was just made whatever. And like in the case that you don't want a mod, I mean, maybe you just take this, you make it a golden T again, and you move the drill. And you just got bonus games hidden in the cabinet that aren't displayed or showcased, or you just keep it like this. And you're like, hey, what the hell? Why not? Let me ride this out. Maybe I can sell my stock golden tea that stinks, and I can have this now. It's not a, trust me, chat. Like we are all about getting those nostalgic retro arcade titles.
I mean, it's definitely not what we were asking for, but there are some wins.
And what are the wins?
Gorf and Sinistar.
So you're getting, like, for the first time ever, you're getting those games not a head-to-head, not in a partycade.
Yep.
You're getting them in a big boy arcade, 3/4 scale.
Yeah.
You do anything you want with this thing.
The
at the end of the
BOE
day.
monitor. I mean, it sucks, obviously, that it, I don't know. I don't like the side art and everything, but like we could get past that. You could reskin it and just make it a Golden T XL cab, and then you'll just have bonus stuff. It's gonna cost a little bit of money, but like if you're looking for Golden T XL, there it is. You just have bonus games on it.
So Steve IT guy got to actually see this.
Yeah,
Steve, let us know. What do you think about it when you see it in person? What are your thoughts? Your initial takeaways?
Were you able to play any of the games and feel the joystick?
Yeah, actually, yeah, Steve.
What game was it with the buttons that we were talking about?
Let me ask you this, Steve. Does the joystick make clicky sounds, or does it not make any sound when you're moving it? That's how I will tell if it's an 8-way, a 4-way, or a 49-way. What were you saying?
What game was I talking about with the buttons? There's only 2 and we need 3. Why can't I think?
Oh, Defender?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing, too. It's like, how are we going to play Defender on this? We need 3 buttons. Are you just going to move the ship with the joystick, which would actually be kind of easier, to be quite honest? Yeah, I just don't know. Like, chat, help us out. Jason's been doing a little digging here behind the scenes, like most people in the home arcade community, because we want to know a little bit more here. Because Arcade1up doesn't tell us anything. They just release a product. Good luck.
Again, that too. Where are they again? It's not on their website that they have this. It's not on their app because I looked there, unless they updated that.
No, I don't have the app. So chat, you're one of your most hardcore followers to this company and to the home arcade space, and I don't even have the app downloaded. Well, that should say something right there.
The only reason
that should
I have the app is because I needed to re-download it because we needed it to add the big buck for the extended warranty.
Yeah, I need more than that out of an app. Jason said Costco told me there wasn't a single unit in the Southeast. Okay, interesting. So they'll probably trickle in as we.
Did they say it was coming though? Did you check the SKU with them?
C Marvel 360 saying I like the more simple side art. This is, in my opinion, complemented with the name of the games on the side. Each name offers its own art style and adds to the simple nature of the side art.
I guess that's a very valid point. Going crazy makes it a little less
traditional, like
it makes it more traditional.
Yeah.
Golden Tea than it would like a.
Yeah, and let me just clarify, guys. Like, this isn't targeted really to any of us. There might be a handful of the home arcade community like, I'll pick it up because I'm an XL fan or whatever.
Like quite a few.
It's kind of 50-50, and that's
on Facebook
that's what I'd like to hear
about it.
You take it away. I forgot to put a poll in. So let me do that now.
So like I see like people shopping at Costco and picking this up for like Christmas gifts for like grandpa and dad, or like that's what I see this as. Like, oh wow, cool, this would be a good gift for underneath the Christmas tree this year. That's what I see it as, like a good, I'm gonna get this now for Christmas kind of gift. I don't know, could be totally wrong though.
No, you're right. Let me try to type this real quick.
I personally think it's gonna sell. People may think I'm crazy, but based off of all the feedback on Facebook, which it seems like it's pretty good feedback, everybody bashed it initially with it being Mortal Kombat, but now that it came out that it's not, the feedback is completely different.
All right, guys, I'm gonna put a poll in here in the chat. So go ahead and vote. It says, what would you do with the Arcade1up Golden TXL? We got buy it day one. Like, hey, this is dope. I want to have it. Buy it on a deep sale. That way you have it, but it's not worth that $5.99 price point.
Already bought it.
That'd be buy day one. I mean, that's pretty much now. Buy it to mod. So maybe you want to make it into a full size gore for a Sinistar or something, or just straight up hard pass on this. Like, this is just not what I'm looking for. So while you guys are expressing your opinions in the poll here, we'll take a look and see what some of you guys have to say with this. Look at Base Guy TV. He loves this. Vic Vicious, and I agree with you 110,000% here. So you look at this.
What did it say?
And so he says this cab screams wasted opportunity, but also screams Silver Strike mod. This is what the Silver Strike would have looked like. It's got that blue of Silver Strike with the trackball. That's literally what this looks like.
That's something we didn't discuss.
And that's what I initially thought when I saw like these big pictures here, and I'm like, oh man, this just screams like Silver Strike, dude. Like, look at this. This is literally what that looked like. So let me pull that up in the here.
We talked a lot about like the modding capabilities, and like, I mean, we're already modding cabinets, you guys. Like, this just gives everybody with an XL like more modding capabilities. I know it sucks, but these things clearance out, so like you don't have to buy it day one at full value price. Wait for it to go clearance and mod the shit out of this thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up an image here of. Here we go. That's not the one I want. It's an Arcade1up. You know, the Arcade1ups now. Of like, if you try to search for real arcades, it's like, oh man, it's like impossible to find that now because the 1-up's just taken over. It's a split marquee. I'm trying to show Mr. Cornercade and guys in the chat if you are not familiar with this. And it's not pulling up. Let's go back because because that one's like, oh, but this is what it essentially is. I can't find an image, but long and short, guys, that's what that is. I mean, it's a half. You know, it'll say Silver Strike Bowling here. It'll say the Golden Tee, just like that.
The inspiration maybe came from then.
Oh yeah, probably. I mean, sense. I'm sure that this was in the making or works or whatever the case may be. This was, you know, you see those prototypes all over the place. Like, this could have been somewhat of a prototype from back in the day.
I'm just saying, like, is that like the split marquee like that? Is that the inspiration? Like, is the inspiration from the original Golden Tee?
Probably
Silver Strike cab.
Probably a good heavy chunk of it. But yeah, I just I don't know. I kind of want to I want to play it. I think that's what I need to do. Instead of like us trying to buy this and like testing it out, I think it'd be cool for us to just go to a Costco and play it. You know, like get our hands on it. I think that'd be kind of fun to just do that.
The only reason I would have interest in it is because there are two games that we don't have and we won't have. Mm-hmm. And I already mentioned, just jokingly, that, hey, what if we got this
hold on a second.
Started like an XL corner by the balcony?
Here. That was one thought. I'll give you another thought. I wanted to get this, take the 19-inch BOE, take the encoder board, slap that sumbitch into a dynamo cab, and have a Sinistar Dynamo 3/4 scale. Chat, what do you think about that? I know we're miles behind in the chat. So let me scroll up here. All right, here. Julio Hernandez saying, Danny, your comment early on Bushy Stallion's comment video that Costco were the ones who wanted this cab. Why can't they make something we want just to sell directly? And that's the 100% question.
That's a good question to ask John D. in
the AMA, the Ask Me Anything. Yep. 100%. Because I don't have those answers. I wish I did. I wish I knew. But yeah, at the end of the day, like a lot of people are saying, well, this isn't what we want. Who said this? And it's like, guys, you just got to slow down a little bit. Costco is the one that wanted this. This is why you get those rehashes and repeats, because Arcade1up will go to a said company, right? Menards, Walmart, Best Buy, whatever, Amazon, and they just keep saying, well, I don't know about that Sinistar Dynamo or that Cubert, but do you have another Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat? We like those. Those sold
because
through.
they sell. At the end of the day, what sells is what
It's
they're
what's
going to buy.
staying, yeah.
To my knowledge, Julio Hernandez, it's too expensive. So they're just going to sit on the merchandise at the end of the day. So when they sell to Costco, Costco's going to buy 30,000 units or however many units, and then Arcade1up gets their money right up front versus having to hold 30,000 units in their warehouse, wherever the warehouse is. So they don't have to hold any of that merchandise. Or if they are holding the merchandise is already paid for or whatever. So
yeah, and I know a lot of people said, like, well, there's so many better combo cabs. Like, we're talking about the NBA Jam or whatever Showtime cab. Like, yeah, that would be freaking dope. And maybe, like, if this sells, maybe we do get something like that in the future.
It's all
I don't know.
off the licensors. So
And
if the licensors don't agree, so for this cabinet to have had happened, these licensors had to have come to an agreement to allow this to happen.
Yep.
If they didn't want this to happen, it wouldn't have happened. So these licensors had to agree on this to be on one cab.
You want to read that out loud?
All right. So Jason said, I'd have to replace the marquee side panels to remove those game lists and remove that deck plate front. The current XL is way better looking, and most people have the Midway games except the 2 games.
Mm-hmm. And Jay, you're 100% correct here. Arcade1up hasn't even announced this abomination on their cab.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me just real quick. 1UP.
Where are you guys?
First of all, where are you guys? You don't need to get hyped, because I can get hyped for you. I'm hyped every single second of the day. I'm in the Discord chat at 2 a.m. saying, "Let's fucking go!"
No, at this point, I'm not going to let him get hyped for
you. Are you absolutely, dude? I'm speechless, dude. You gotta announce your product. You gotta get hyped about your product,
man. It's a problem
man.
if you're not excited about your own product. How are we supposed to be excited about your product?
Exactly. Like,
how's
come
Costco
on,
supposed
man.
to be excited? Like, I don't know. Personally,
it's
like,
just, yeah.
I don't know. Hot ass mess.
Hey, Zero Redux, you ain't wrong. And
$150 and Olympics Space Invaders becomes reality.
See, let's go. Wait till it. I don't think they're gonna sell 13,000 of these, but I'm not on the buying board, so I don't know, man. I mean, that's Pac-Man's like a staple, and a lot of us in the home arcade community wanted that because it was a very well done XL. So I don't know. Calvin Wong saying, so around October when I get this for $100, right? Chat. If you wanted this for $100, hit one in the chat. Let us know, man. Oh, let's see here. Thor KC says, where with this, it's kind of more tempting to me than Star Wars actually would be. So you get a hardcore enthusiast in the home arcade community saying, hey,
offers more games.
This would be a little bit better than that, yeah. Let's see. Oh, look at read that one.
Jason says this would be a good gauntlet reskin.
Look at you just got her her ears just pricked up.
Where are you at, my guy?
Oh, let's see. We still got to get confirmation here. I'm still trying to find if this is an 8-way or not. Yeah, and JJ is saying that there's really no room for 2 players to play. I think you'll be just fine on this one, honestly, because it's an XL, it's a wider control deck. You'll be all right. Okay, so here, Steve IT guy said, I played Golden Tee, Bowling, and Rampage. The joystick is slightly clicky. The buttons are okay. Okay, so then that's confirmation that this is not a 49-way joystick right there and then. He said the joystick is slightly clicky. On the 49-way joystick, there is 0 clicks on that thing. It's just designed differently. Danny said, trust me, I hear you. We want all true replicas of the original arcade, but 1UP seems to want to go in a different direction. It's not 1UP, guys. It's not 1UP. And hopefully somebody will take the ball and run.
Is 1UP.
There's no way Arcade, because I'm telling you, Arcade1up came to Costco with an XL. Ask Michael B. There's a reason why Michael B sold his 3/4 scale. There's a reason why 19 Fox sold his 3/4 scale Star Wars. They were told all of this. there's prototypes of a real full size Star Wars that they did. So Arcade1up wanted to do the Star Wars. I keep wanting to think
but you're
trilogy, but
telling
it's not.
me
It's
that
Atari.
if they go to Best Buy, Best Buy's not going to buy a Star Wars XL.
They can't go to
Why?
because it's exclusive to Costco.
XL is only exclusive to Costco. Why?
That's the agreement that they had. So Costco said, "We'll do this stupid, silly toy stuff, but we have a caveat. We're the only ones you're going to go through. That's it. Sign on the dotted
XL.
line for XL." Yes. So
Are we positive on that?
I will bet my kids, our kids, on that. So trust me on that.
John D, is he telling the truth?
100%, guys. What's going on, C North? Welcome back to the party, my guy. Let's see here. Yeah, so long and short, Costco was the one that wanted this, guys. This isn't 1UP because I'm telling you, Arcade1up would rather sell 13,000 of something than 0 of something else. Because if they wanted to push Star Wars and they said no, then there's no deal. They walk away and they separate from each other. Want to read that out?
Costco manager yesterday told me that yesterday it was marked as new and available to order inventory at the store level. He didn't even have a chance yet. Those are definitely flagship stores.
There you go. Rich Odello says Lit will sell, or it will probably sell at $2.99 at full price.
I would have to disagree. I think this one's going to sell only because there's a bunch of games.
All right, Miss Corner Cake, get hyped because Evil Genius Entertainment's in the building. Why don't you go ahead and read that one?
It's a clever design in that it would look sharp in almost any home bar man cave. We discussed that actually today. Has a nice controller setup, has some online capacity, and has 20 pretty good built-in games. Yeah, we discussed that it would look really good in any in-home bar man cave.
Oh, 100%. Like, this isn't a bad looking thing. I think we can all kind of agree on that. It is what it is. I mean, this is what a split cabinet looks like. When we were fooling around with those Mortal Kombat Golden Tee like renders, we didn't have any idea what it looked like. So we just did half and half to kind of give you guys the envisionment here.
This would be a good cab for our neighbors to have.
Yeah, like kind of just casuals that have a home arcade.
Yeah,
100%.
like our neighbors have a bar in the center area, and they only have room for like 7 cabinets. So you have to really be picky and choosy as to how many or what cabinet you put in there. And again, a bar area. So like having Golden Tee and then having the option to have more games in there, it's huge.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. You got to make those decisions. Zero Redux says
about it.
Yeah, I jokingly said that on the last stream. I was like, hey, we should just and then we can do an unboxing and build it for them because they hired TaskRabbit to build their Catholic shit. I'll do it for free. Zero Redux says, if there's a PCB switcher, you could do a Blitz /NBA Jam /Golden TXL, which would be insanity. That would be pretty cool. I'm sure someone in the community will come up with something like that. Oh, look at Evil Genius. See, he's buying into at $2.99. This is a buy for me all day long, dude.
I don't think we're going to have the chance to get it at that price.
I don't know. With 13,000 cabs ordered, I mean, we just got to keep an eye on it, I guess. James states everything has a connection over at Costco, so he can let us know how many have been sold kind of thing, maybe, and get you some that data back to that. But
13,000, that's you'd have to see how many Costcos there are and divide it by the Costcos. That's not a whole lot if you think about it.
Yeah. I don't know. But the what's his face? The Pac-Man XL, that they clearance that out really quick. Like Costco moves quick on their inventory.
How many Pac-Mans did they?
13,000. They move quick on these things. They're on the floor for like a month and then they move them. Vic Vicious says, Danny, look at the championship bowling arcade cab. The trackball looks just like a real bowling ball. I know I've seen that before. We need Glenn to create one for Silver Strike Mod. That would actually be really dope. And you can like customize whatever ball you want to have. Like that would be really, really cool. Like, and you can make it look like the real bowling ball. Yeah, that'd be dope for sure. Oh, let's see. Yeah, dude, we're always getting hyped. Come on now. Okay, so we got a bunch of ones that would buy this. I think that was what we were saying before. I'm trying to catch up with the chat here. Let's take a look real quick. P-Dubs is in the house. P-Dubs, let's go, baby. Get up or get out the way, son. All right, let's see here. We got 42 votes, guys. Let's keep voting here. Question is, what would you do with the Arcade1up Golden Tee XL. Buy it day one is at 14%. Buy it with a deep sale is at 30%. Buy it to mod is at 14%. And a hard pass is at 42%. So it's kind of like that divide. It's a good 50-50 divide. Like some people are like, hey, you know, I want arcades.
I feel like everybody wants to get it at everybody wants to get every cab at a deep sale.
Well, 100%. Like that's what I said. We always like, hey, events, new cabs, and sales gets the community hype. That's it.
I'm trying to look up how many Costco's are. Leave me alone. How many did you say they bought?
13,000.
13,000.
Yeah. Yeah, see, Dudes Arcade said like 250 in January. I might be in on that one. Yeah, we did see my cockers. Here, I'll show you here. We got some pictures.
So if you divide it, there's 584 Costco's in the U.S. If you divide 13,000 by 584, that's only 22 of these units per store. That's assuming each store got them. That's not a lot if you think about it. 22
I'm
units
sure they
per
don't
store.
go. I'm sure they don't go equally to each store.
But
like
I'm sure, though, but still, like,
yeah, I'm sure one store might get 5
every single
kind of thing.
22 units per store is not a lot of units for every store. And that's assuming that it goes just to the U.S., not Puerto Rico, where there. So if you assume like Puerto Rico is involved too, it's even lower. It's 16 units per store.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really not that many.
Yeah.
If you break it down that way.
See, like Mike Hawkers is saying here, he said Pac-Man XL did extremely well, and still stores had it down to $2.99. Costco does not mess around. Like it's here and it's gone.
Well, yeah, they got to make room. It's a huge item.
Yeah, so this, I'm telling you, this will go on a discount.
I wonder how many units they got of Pac-Man, though. Maybe James knows.
It just said 13,000.
Oh, of Pac-Man, too? I was busy looking things up.
Oh, Mrs. CC, we only reiterated it 3 times.
I was reading. And you know how I am when I get determined to figure something out. I'm not paying any attention.
Yeah, P-Dubs is going in with this Marvel movie here. Don't worry, P-Dubs.
After tomorrow, spoilers.
I don't plan on watching this right away, so we'll be all right. Here we go. So P-Dubs saying each store will have 1 to 2 pallets like they always do, so 20 or so makes sense.
See,
there you go. Yep. Let's go.
But this is different than Pac-Man, you guys. I know Pac-Man is like very popular, but this is a multi-cade. I feel like Pac-Man is very geared towards women. That may be very sexist, but like I feel like golf is more geared towards men. And I feel like a lot of women are like, oh, very gung-ho on buying their dads and husbands golf-related things. Does that make sense?
Like you're getting you're 100% right. You're getting a little love for the chat here. Why don't you read that out?
Great point from Mrs. Cornercade about units per store.
Well, P-Dubs, we got a poll in the chat. He says, since I'm late, who's buying this combo cap thing?
Well, P-Dubs, you are.
No,
and I'll tell you why.
There you go. Go ahead.
Because I feel like Mrs. P-Dubs wants it. She wants Gorf.
You think so?
Yes.
Oh, man, too funny. Gorf and Sinistar, man. That's kind of like the highlight of this. Like Jason says, hell no.
Hell no.
So it looks like the community is kind of 50-50 on this. It's. I mean, that's kind of, people are going to be all in.
This is one of the newer ones that I personally have seen a lot more love for than
previous
newer
integrations. Yeah, you're probably right on that. I mean, XL always gets a little love.
And my view on the side art may have changed with the previous point of it being quieter. Like the point of it being a better thing.
Yeah, I think C Marvel was saying that. They built this wrong. There should be a deck protector on there.
Mm-hmm. And we learned that it's not a joystick.
Yeah, it's not a 49-way joystick.
49-way. I hate that it has light up buttons. I don't understand it.
I mean, we swap our buttons out anyways, but yeah, I guess
I get it. I just don't understand.
It's just supposed to be more flashy and
consistency drives me insane.
I think that's what it's supposed to be. It's more flashy.
It's almost like they're just trying to get rid of them, so they're just going to throw them in there.
Hey, at least they gave you the light up coin doors. I mean, geez, that's something at least, right?
Yes.
Here, there you go. Read that out loud since you called out P-Dubs here.
Melissa doesn't want this. She wants me to get her a real claw machine next. That is amazing. I wanted to get my daughter a unicorn claw machine for her birthday. I think the kids would have a blast with that. And you should definitely get your wife a claw machine.
Well, they got a coin pusher too.
Yeah.
Can you imagine just putting coins in there? You just keep putting coins in there. Actually, the kids might have fun with that.
You should get on that, P-Dubs.
Dubs, what are you doing? Are you doing it or what?
And
Let's
you
see
were
here.
in town and you did not visit us, by the way. I'm very sad.
All right, you heard it from the horse's mouth, P-Dubs.
I don't care if you were in town 24 hours or 5.
So Mike Concord says, I wanted to hate on this cab, but it's starting to grow on me a little bit. See, it's not that bad. Again, guys, it's not what,
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of love for this
nobody
cab.
asked for this, trust me. But you know what? We are loyal to Home Arcade. We love the hobby. Guys, you are in this chat right now. It's 11:15 at night. Could be later some places. And we're talking Home Arcades, guys. Like, you get excited, you get hyped, and this is what we got. So enjoy what you got. Enjoy the games. See what happens.
Did ask for Gorf, though, and you got it. Maybe not in this form, but you got it.
So he was there for a wedding, and he'll be back twice in October.
I know. We better see you.
Well, that brings us to our next point here. We're gonna bring up this guy. Let's see here. Where are we at, and how do we get there? Let's see. Share this with the community here. So this guy is. Oh, here we go. Let's switch that out. This is the Pinball Expo, guys.
This is what you were talking about going to?
Yeah. So here's a little caveat to this. October 15th is when this party starts. To be live in Chicago, my old stomping grounds. I should wear the Bulls jersey. Oh, I think I should.
Oh, Lord, this is giving me anxiety.
Oh man, guys. So this is going to be epic. Now, I will say this. I don't know what you want to do. So we have to make this kind of decision here live. But I was planning on just going to Galloping Ghost, the world's largest arcade in Chicago, and then skipping out on this kind of thing. Because Galloping Ghost is just insane. I mean, we're gonna bring the kids. I just don't know how much time here.
Now we're gonna bring the kids.
Well, I mean, I guess that's still up in the air too. You're a little bit out of the picture there. That's okay. Yeah. So I don't know what you want to do, but chat. Are you gonna go?
Not who's going. How many people are going to be going? When they're going? Because if no one's going, we could probably do without going, right?
Well,
I'd rather just skip it and go to Galloping Ghost. But if there's a lot of people going, then I think it's worth meeting. Or if a lot of people want to meet up at Galloping Ghost, then we can just go to Galloping Ghost. Or does the chat think this is worth going to and we shouldn't miss it? I don't really care what you think.
You're so stupid. I think this will be cool. I don't know, like chat. Like, what do you guys think at the end of the day? Is this something that
I love pinball, so
yeah, that's the thing too. Like, this is going to be the epic center of pinball.
But if the kids are going, I personally probably wouldn't bother going to this because every time I try to play pinball with the kids, it doesn't work.
Yeah, it never works out for anyone, unfortunately. All right, so here let's do this. Let me switch over here.
Where's that person's hands?
They were playing crisscross applesauce.
That's what I deal with.
Yeah, they were
playing.
All right, so we're gonna switch over here. Zoom in for you guys. So this is the date. Save the date, guys.
Right, go back. What are you doing?
So we got Pinball Expo 2024, October 15th through the 19th. I think tickets were like $25 if you don't want to do any of the
October 15th, Chicago Gaming Factory Tour and Galloping Ghost Arcade Lunch served.
Yeah, so that's the date I was planning on going to Galloping Ghost on the 15th because if people were gonna go to this, they would be at the Galloping Ghost as well on the 15th. We get a chance to meet some people. But yeah, this is their 40th year of doing this. I mean, they got pinball tours like Jersey Jacks, so it's pretty Logan Arcade. This is some pretty cool stuff at Tour of Stern Pinball. I'm sure a lot of people are going to do these.
This is definitely something. Go back up. I feel like this is definitely something you don't bring kids to. Stop moving. Home up over. Oh, holy crap. Nobody can see any of this. Yeah, like, that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, like we wouldn't be doing any of this because this all costs extra money. So I mean, you can get a ticket. You can get you can get a ticket for like $250 and then do all this stuff. And that's just like insanity. So there's a lot of cool opportunity for you guys to do things. God, look at these toppers. Look at these things.
Stop.
You want to go? You want to go to this?
Roll down, pay one price, and play all day. Pinball merch. Show off your pinball
We don't-
love with
we don't
hoodies,
need to
t-shirts,
read
tote bags, plushies, and more. I want a plushie.
No, stop it. Okay, this is the video that we were
Buzzkill,
playing.
man. Look at this. We could.
I want to see what. So this is all pinball highlights of like.
So it's in Schaumburg, Illinois. That's where it is.
Yeah. So there we go. Show highlights. This will be something cool for you guys to watch. We can watch this together here.
So we need like a sitter all day.
Essentially, yeah. And that's the hard part here. Is like kid life. But okay, let's see here. Okay, P-Dub says,
go to the Pinball Expo. All the YouTubers will be there. Even the YouTubers who talked sheet about other YouTubers covering pinball are going. I thought they hated pinball, but they're going to.
Let's go, dude. Let's go. Yeah, weird behavior. He's
very weird behavior.
Pinball is fun. Like I never hated it. I just could never afford one, so I never thought it was an opportunity. And then
it's an investment. Pinball is an investment.
Yeah, and then I have more nostalgia just from the upright stand up machines. Like so, it's like I'm in the same boat as 19K Fox.
I personally feel like an arcade is not complete without a pinball, and that's what I've been trying to tell you. You have to have it. Just like you don't think it's complete without like the lighting and everything and the artwork. You have to have a pinball.
Hey, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong there.
Calvin Wong wanted to know where it is. It looks like it's in Schaumburg, Illinois.
Let's see here.
What does it say? Renaissance Convention Center?
Yeah. We used to drive to Schaumburg a lot to go to IKEA there, so.
And Julio Hernandez says, save your money, guys. October is closer to the holidays. He's not wrong. Relapse Productions. You should go to get more of an up-close and personal, greater experience with all things pinball.
That would be cool. It'd be a bomb experience for sure. Yeah, Jason, you should go for sure because Galloping Ghost is just insanity. Like it's just insanity. Calvin Wong saying the same thing.
I guess my only pushback is we can go to Galloping Ghost at any time. Might as well go to Galloping Ghost then. Because we live right here and Galloping Ghost is open all of the time. So we can go to Galloping Ghost all year round.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be it.
So that's my only pushback. Holding us back is us.
I gotta make friends with Doc Mac because when a bunch of YouTubers went there for like Dubs, you were there. Like when they went there for the first time, they were able to try that like flying game and you were like turning around. It's insane. Like oh my god. Why don't you go ahead and read this? This is a very, very sweet comment from our boy C. Marvel.
Marvel said, at the Cornercade, is there any way you can marry this woman twice? Such a keeper.
Aww. Should I get on one knee and do it now?
It's actually our original anniversary tomorrow. No, Friday?
That's right. It's Friday. No, tomorrow's.
I thought tomorrow's Friday.
Well, I mean, a half an hour will be tomorrow if you look at it that way. But yeah, first time, 5 years?
Feels like 10.
Let's go, baby. Oh, man. You want to read this one?
P-Dub says, sorry, but it's weird to me to say these guys are covering pinball. How dare they? Then 2 months later say, hey, guys, I'm going to Pinball Expo. LOL. Make up your mind, bro.
Can you say any names so we can understand who this is a little bit more?
I'm trying to decode P-Dubs. It's not working.
Well, hold on a second. Ezekiel has Doc's number. Holy cow.
Ezekiel has everyone's number, just like Jason.
Yeah, he's just like in with everybody. Ezekiel's crazy, dude. That's insane. That's really, really cool, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, Calvin, I don't know too much. I've never been there, but I know they have their own wing of pinball, like in a different building. Evil Genius wants to go. Can he go? Not so much.
That's the thing is, like, I feel like we're kind of late to the boat here. We kind of should have been saving up. We're talking about saving up for a pinball, but we should have been saving up for this. Jason says you guys can get remarried right now. You're in the presence of the mayor of Home Arcade.
And that mayor is P-Dubs. Let's go.
I do want to renew our vows someday and have like a wedding on like the ocean or something. We never got to go on a honeymoon.
Yeah, that's the thing too.
We got married during the pandemic, so we had a very tiny wedding.
Yeah, and it was crazy. It only cost us like what?
It was like
$2,000.
$2,000.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
insane.
very cheap.
So cheap. That pandemic. That pandemic
our wedding
life,
hall
man.
was $150, and we had an open bar.
Insane. P-Dub says YouTubers are weird. Every arcade I went to growing up had a pinball machine in it, or 3 or 12. LOL.
Yeah, see?
Hey, I'm not weird, right?
Why are people YouTubers are weird? Are you talking about Danny?
No.
I don't know.
He's talking about Foxy. He's not talking about me.
Foxy.
Okay, so Pinball Expo, guys, we'll probably talk about a little bit more as things start to creep up a little bit. My plan was kind of go to Galloping Ghost, and kind of skip this all together. But maybe depending on the situation, maybe we'll make it an all day event. Pop our head in and see what's up.
A babysitter, because this is a lot of dough.
Yeah.
And going to an arcade for us is $20.
Oh, that's the machine.
A pop.
That's the one that.
And we hate wasting $20 a pop at an arcade with the kids. This would be a lot of money wasted if we brought the kids and we had to leave right away. So I think if we can swing a babysitter, then we'll go. If we can't, then maybe we'll talk about going to Galloping Ghost.
Well, there you go, guys. You have the answer. Let's go, dude.
So we can probably swing a sitter for Galloping Ghost. That'll be a little easier. Actually, a lot easier.
Thank you, Dubs. He says Danny's not weird. He's just enthusiastic. Oh man, you ain't seen nothing yet.
He's always enthusiastic, guys.
Wait till we're in person.
He was actually yesterday. It was funny. He was more enthusiastic prior to the show than he was during the show. I didn't think he was live when he was actually live last night, because he was sitting in here talking to himself.
Oh, I do.
Pre-show.
So I do that to kind of help Amelia fall asleep, because when I'm talking in here, then she's like, "Okay, Daddy's doing his show."
Sure.
100%, dude. I don't need to rehearse.
He's talking to me. You're like, all right, where's Mrs. Cornercade?
So Zero Redux brings up a good point. Our kids are probably free or discounted. Every time we go to like the arcade, like Arcade, for example, they never charge our kids, which is dope. Mm-hmm. The problem, though, isn't that. Our kids are very, very, very dependent on mommy.
Well, look, they're little, though,
24/7. They're 2 and 4.
2 and 4, and then we have a 10-year-old, too.
Yes. So there's just a lot. Like, they don't get out a lot. Mom's a stay-at-home mom. Like, so they're just dependent on her. So if she wants to have fun, it's, Mom, fix my hair. Mom, change my diaper. Mom, I need a snack. Mom, I need a bottle. Mom, show me, show me, show me. And it's like, she can't even breathe without 2 kids not tugging on her. And it's just how they act. So until they can get out of this phase, like, I think our daughter would be perfectly fine without the presence of her little brother. But
then they both get overstimulated.
Yeah.
And then
so
it's a new thing. So anxiety. And then not to mention,
kids are free,
the drive there is going to be
hell. We're going to have to make several stops because after 30 minutes in the car seat, they're screaming, kind of thing. So
and then the drive back. So it's just a lot.
It is a lot. But I think it would be really dope if we could definitely make it out there. I think we're going to make an attempt here, a big, big, big attempt to at least do one of the two if we could. Let's see here. Ted M. Green. This chat is out the chain tonight. It's so entertaining, guys and gals. Thank you so much, man. Can you imagine? This is what I'm telling Miss Cornercade. Can you imagine if just like Arcade1up just came out with like a 3/4 scale Cinestar, like, or something? We would be going ape shit. We would be going bananas.
Let's do this though. So now the PCB is here. So here's a caveat. The PCB is here, right? There's a PCB with Golden Tee and with all these games. Mm-hmm. Is this hope that there might be a deluxe in the future of the same thing?
Chat, what do you think?
Now that there's a PCB and the licensors are in an agreement.
And they could just make a deluxe version of this.
Yeah, this could happen, maybe, right?
It's a good question. It's a good question.
Know. But then again, they did just come out with Golden Tee Deluxe, so who knows? Yeah,
maybe that'd be like a next year cab kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And I know, and we haven't seen anything on the pub table. So Class 81 pub table.
Well, it hit the ports though. So.
Yeah, so it's not on display. Somebody would have taken a picture of that. They would have ran into that for sure. So
is that going to Costco?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, that was going to Costco as well. So.
Well, couldn't we just ask Costco?
Yeah, I guess you could.
Maybe I'll
it's not on their website, like,
maybe
which
I'll
is
have to call them.
There you go, do it. Let's do it. But yeah, I don't know. So We'll see what happens. The poll's still going. It's still like, I want to say, it's like 50-50 here. 61 votes. We got, what would you do with the Arcade1up Golden TXL? Buy it day one, 11%. Buy it on a steep sale, 33%. Buy it to mod, 15%. Hard pass, 41%. So I think people would put this in our arcade on a good sale price for sure.
I think it'd make a good gift.
Yeah, 100%. I am in agreement with that. All right, so Christopher Camera has sent us in his home arcade, guys. So we're going to take a look at this real quick here. We're going to go like this, make this a little bit bigger. See if I can zoom in here for you guys.
This arcade is close to my heart.
Why is that?
Because it's one of the first arcades that I saw on Facebook, on the Facebook groups. And I always saw the little pub table in the center with food.
Oh, yeah, he always takes pictures. Yeah,
This I saw prior to us even having a YouTube channel.
Okay. It's a little, well, okay, that's cool. Hey, Jay says Galloping Ghost is a magical place to have a honeymoon at. Capiche. And then Mark's Mental Arcade says, Mr. Cornercade, what is your favorite dream destination for a honeymoon?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe somewhere tropical, Hawaii.
Okay.
Where would you want to go? If you say a cruise, I'm going to strangle you. I don't want to go on a cruise.
Where would I like to go?
Australia would be nice too.
Like, I can just pick anywhere?
Mm-hmm.
That's hard because I don't really travel a lot. That's hard because there's a lot of cool places you could go.
Italy?
Yeah, like literally. There's like this world is fantastic that we live in. I mean, I think it'd be cool going to like Asia, like seeing like arcades there, like candy cabs.
Arcade.
And,
at this point, I would literally take a trip to TJ Maxx.
Yeah, honestly, without the kids, we can just go to TJ.
A hotel down the street.
Yeah, a hotel down the street. Just jump in the pool and have some fun, man. Oh yeah, C Marvel, you're fucking hilarious, man. He's like, C Marvel says this man gonna say the Arcade1up headquarters. Man.
Literally.
I can't with you, Terry B. Niagara Falls. I mean, that'd be a dope place to go to. Canada. That would be really close. That'd be cool. Yeah. I mean, there's so many places. Even within the U.S., there's a ton of places.
And we need to we didn't narrow it down. Start soon because it's going to take us decades to figure this out.
Mike Concord has a sort of cool and interesting point here. Why don't you go ahead and read that?
These shipments were much earlier than Costco's normal holiday lineup. If these sold well quickly, Costco might even have time to order additional cabs for the holiday season. That's a good point, but from everything we learned, we're only getting stuff for the holidays, and the drop is in September-ish, right? So I thought, if I'm understanding Travis and everyone else correctly, we're only getting stuff in September. Or around this time. That's it. Nothing else is coming.
Yeah, that really stinks.
Yeah, this year's a total bust.
Yes, 0 to 100%. I want to go to Newfoundland to pop in with Michael B. Be on that island. Okay, Ezekiel says John D's office. Get out of here.
It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot there.
Well, they have normal stuff like GameStop, and there's a lot of stuff there actually because we've seen this walk and talk. So there's civilization there. It's not like it's a desert island here. Okay, so let's get to our boy Christopher Camera's arcade here. So
Thank you first off for sending in your arcade. You're the only one.
Yep, we only got one entry so far. That's
guys,
okay.
Where are you at?
We gotta check the email. We'll refresh it if you guys want to send it to us. Otherwise, we'll just do this one. So why don't you go ahead and dissect this starting from over here?
Don't make me do that. You do it.
No, you got this.
No, you got this.
What is this? This is a Marvel Superheroes?
Marvel Superheroes.
Yep, and I think that one might be modded. I'm not sure. But this one is a what?
Mortal Kombat.
Okay, and then we got what?
We got the Dynamo Cab. We've got, you can't see it, Pac-Man.
Yep, and then what's this one?
We've got T2. God, I can't see that one.
You got this. This is a modded Star Wars because it's got Paperboy.
Wars.
This is a modded Dragon's Lair. I got 720 on there. And we got the nice Dragon's Lair up top screen because that was a traditional staple in the arcade.
He's got a lot of cool trinkety things. And he has a lot of friends that will buy him stuff or stuff that he just finds all over the place. It's really cool.
I kind of want to do that, add more stuff to our walls. I gotta figure out Yeah, I gotta figure
Like,
out.
this is
I'm
a
gonna
guy
do
that
something for
knows
sure.
people in a lot of places,
We
like
got
high and low.
Star Wars Pinball. There's the infamous Pac-Man table that he eats his
Yeah.
pizza and lunches at. There's the MVSX modded as well. Yeah, this is modded. I was right.
Hmm.
Let's see what else we got here. There's a nice shot of this. We get some more back here. I think there's okay. So there is a video. So if we do this, let's just sub this out real quick so we can replace the screen with this. And we'll hit play. I think there is some sound here.
Oh.
I'm gonna mute it just so if we don't get copyright strike kind of thing. Let's make this bigger here. Okay, so this is Christopher Cameron's arcade. Let's go. That's what we just saw there. And then, yep.
No salt and pepper shakers.
Yeah, I think so. Jason says he's got a full home arcade wall. I gotta share it with the other home theater and retro gaming stuff. Yeah, you gotta send yours in, my guy. We gotta take a look at yours as well.
Have you ever seen his?
I think we've seen a couple pictures because he was one of the first ones to get an XL Pac-Man.
Okay. I don't remember.
There's the Star Wars Pinball. Looks like that's mounted as well. So that's the one cool thing about the at games one is you can change that back glass. But here, oh look, he's got a bunch of things
So
here.
cool.
A lot of South Park stuff. And then we got the Turtles cab coming up.
Turtles cab is really cool. He did a lot to it.
So we got there's some.
Look at it.
Oh, look at that. Okay, got little figures on there. The Blade Marquee mod, bunch of pop. What are those called? Those Funko Pop things, yeah. And the Turtles. And then, oh yeah, those stickers there, like the original one had, the ooze. Got a whole bunch of stuff there.
He didn't show it all.
There's the Marshmallow Man underneath the pinball. So this is, what kind of pinball is this now? I got you, Jason. Here you go. Well, making me dizzy. Look at that. All right, man. So this is pretty cool stuff, dude. You know, this is what I'm talking about. Working with limited space, putting as much as you can in there. This is why
utilizing
this
the
is
space
this is
really
why
well.
this is why Arcade1up is making those smaller form factors, making the 4 players to 2 players. So you fit one more in. That's one more sale for Arcade1up. And yeah, see Marvel, it's gonna be at thecornercade@gmail.com, buddy. That's where you send all of anything to reach us out to. That's our mainstay email to send us anything that you want to send into the show. We'll always show that stuff off for you guys. I'm sure some people will run and start taking some pictures. If they do, great. We'll hang around for a little bit. Kind of keep that on.
Did you
on tap
end up
here.
showing Big B's arcade from last time?
Yes, we did.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
a couple shows ago. Yeah. That was inspiration to say, hold on a second. Let me measure this spot right here.
Yeah, because he redid his.
And that's where I was like, okay, interesting. All right, here. Let's see what we got going on here. So Mark's Mental Arcade has got a question. Danny, do you think Arcade1up will ever come out with a baseball cab?
Yeah, someone mentioned that a while back.
Probably,
on one of our other shows.
probably not. I think it would be really cool if they came out with the NHL Open Ice 2-on-2. Oh, that'd be cool. I just don't. I think they're done with the sports titles because that's just kind of like the big, that's what they have right there. So I don't think they're going to come out with it anymore. But Jet, what do you think? What do you think at the end of the day, guys? We can open this up for discussion. We are an hour into the show, guys. Appreciate everybody stopping by tonight.
You guys can always send in your game rooms.
Yes,
always. It's not just tonight. Please send them in always. We will show them anytime.
I always want to see them because it helps get inspiration. I think this is really dope. It's really cool. I adore the hobby. It's you as well. This is such a cool, fun thing that you can customize, you can decorate, you can do you can make your own.
It doesn't have to be a finished off room. It can literally be your kitchen with 2 cabinets.
It's what you got. It's what you got. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. Yeah.
Please. We all started somewhere.
So Terry B is saying at Cornercade, buy Katie a 4K pinball for Christmas. Danny, guys, should we do it? Chat. Should we do it right now? Should we max out the credit cards and do it right now here live in the building?
We're going to be responsible.
Yeah, this Cornercade likes that responsibility stuff, but
we'll get there.
We'll get there. We're chipping away, guys. We're chipping away. chipping away. That's what we do. So we like I said, did you get any offers on any of the cabs today?
Someone messaged me about the MVSX.
Oh, that's the big one,
I gotta take a look at that.
guys. That's the one that's got to go. Unfortunately, if we want to get a pinball, the MVSX has got to go. So yeah, you should definitely look at that. Why don't you pick up your phone right there? We can't let this sale get away, guys.
Let's take a peek.
I'm going to go ahead and end the poll right now. We had 64 votes, so thank you, chat, for showing up and showing out, guys. We got 42% hard pass on this one, or you guys are just going to get it on a deep sale. So that's that 50-50 split that we were pretty much thinking about. So yeah, let's do this. Let's see. P-Dove says, with the high-low hack included, sacrilegious. Yeah, like it's cool and all, but we have the means now to put these games on other cabs through like with help from Ezekiel. So the form factor, it's time to move the drill. Like it just doesn't work for me anymore. It's a really cool cabinet. I just wish all these games were like in a form factor of like either a Dynamo or just like like the classic Midway that Arcade1up does. But we'll get there. We're gonna put these games. We're gonna spread the love, guys, because we got some modding that we're going to be doing in the future. And I wish we could speed this process up. Well, somebody get on the phone with Joe Sabos and tell him just to print the damn WrestleMania marquee. It's been 2 months now. Jesus. It's just print, stamp, and go. What are you doing, Joe? You're killing me. Like oh my goodness.
It takes time.
Apparently, man, he must be backlogged. But it's like, God bless. Okay, Mrs. CC is out, guys. So we will see you in the next one.
No, I'll be back. I'm such a weirdo, so I don't.
All right, so Mike Carter says MVSX is probably the best cab there is. If I didn't already have a real MVS, I would love to have one of those. Wow, insane. Yeah, there's no room to really put your legs to like sit down in front of the cab. It's like the control panel is kind of awkwardly too high. It's the form factor just isn't there. It's a cool cabinet. It's a cool cabinet, and I love the fact that you can just easily mount it. I wish one up so you could just stick the thumb drive in, reset it, and be done with it. Yeah, we were all thinking it. Thank you for saying, like, Joe, if you need to hire more staff, then hire more staff, buddy. You can't be the only one that's just doing all the work. Like, you're too backlogged, my guy. Peter said you have to wait for Joe. Yeah, I got on order a beautiful WrestleMania marquee. And then also, Joe, we've been exchanging emails. He just, like, disappeared. I want a Children of the Atom marquee for the X-Men 97 cab. It's like, come on, man. Come on. Hurry up, man. Like, we got to wait so long. By the way, we're going to be, speaking of that cab, we're going to actually doing some modding tomorrow night, guys. Is it tomorrow night? Or is it? Oh, it's Friday. Sorry, I'm getting my days confused. So Friday, we're going to be live modding with the X-Men 97, swapping out well-deserved buttons for that. All right. Okay, so it looks like we got a couple setups coming through here, guys. All right, let's see what we got going on. All right, let's go to the first one here. All right, dude, this is our boy. I think this is C Marvel here. Real quick, while we're on the topic, right? Sabos is brutal. 2 months to print a sticker for my build arcade. The email responses get lazier each time. We love you, Joe, but if you're overwhelmed, my guy, just hire somebody to help you out, man, or do something, my guy. You could be getting so much more business. If people knew it was a quick turnaround within a week, you'd be doing so much more in sales, man. I'm telling you. We're trying to help you. We're giving you advice here. T-Press says, who's doing the artwork for your WrestleMania cabinet? I got Ezekiel doing some stuff here on the back end. He's going to go ahead and give me all the links at what we're doing. And again, we're going to do an unboxing. If you guys want to build your very own WrestleMania cabinet, I will literally give you links on the wazoo on how to place and order everything that we did exactly to the T that we did it. So you guys can do it at home and even add your own games, or, if you want to do different artwork or anything like that, you can do the same thing, just different game. If you want to do a 3/4 scale cube or something, the same thing, same steps, just different artwork kind of thing. Now, we picked the WrestleMania cab because we're never going to get a wrestling cab from Arcade1up. It was the exact same form factor and button layout that it is the Mortal Kombat 2 Deluxe. So it'd be a perfect kind of swap out. So it just kind of worked all together. But you can always you can always contact Greg over at 99 Lives. He would build you a new control panel for sure. Yeah, honestly, like for sure, like hire just like a couple high schoolers or something to just do the shipping, just to put the label on the package, get it packaged up, and get it out of here. Like, and you do all the craftsmanship and just do something, man. Uh, okay, so Mark's Mental Arcade said, "Hey, look, I would dump the Wheel of Fortune before they have MVSX." So just to clarify, guys, what's up for sale right now? I have the Class of '81 because I'm thinking about swapping that out for the Miss Pac-Man one because it's got the light up coin door, and I think the form factor is just a little bit better for me. But we got the Class of '81 up for sale. Marvel's Capcom 2 is up for sale. Casino Kate is up for sale. Pong Pub Table is up for sale. Street Fighter Shinku Hadouken is up for sale, and the MVSX is up for sale. A lot of duplicates. We want to make room for other stuff coming in. Kind of move the drill on some other stuff. So yeah, there's that. There's that. Yeah, or do this, like stop taking orders if you're backed up, and then specific items, so you know that okay, he's kind of like shut down a little bit. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to like. It's hard to play that pull there. It's it's either you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Yeah, like 100% Peter McNabb. I would love to build a Cuber cap. Like that would be insane. Like trust me, it's on the list. We want to build a custom Sega Star Wars trilogy. I would love to build a 6-player X-Men. We got some stuff coming, dude. Ezekiel the Chicago Retro Ranger he's dialed in, bro. I have given him my passion. I've given him 50% of my enthusiasm, and he is back in the business, baby. He's ready to go with it. So we're gonna see what happens, guys. We got a lot of fun stuff coming in the future for sure. But okay, let me share this real quick. Where's our boy? C Marvel. This is what we got. My guy. All right, let's take a look. See here. Okay, so this is a modded. Oh, he made this one player, dude. You need to see my boy. You need to see my boy Greg over at 99 Lives, because you just took this out to just make it a one player, but he can actually make you a one player deck that just moves this to the center. But it looks like that's a real joystick. I would assume you swapped in real buttons because you don't mess around, my guy. And you got the regular Marvel versus Capcom on here, which is super, super cool looking. That's awesome, dude. Yep. So this looks like it's a Marvel vs. Capcom 1 cab. You might have done some red tape, and you definitely upgraded the speakers there for sure. I mean, you got it on these things. And then we got a Class of '81 now. I always see Marvel as like a fighting guy, so it's cool to see that he's got this like 80s arcade in here. That he's playing some of these games too. Did the speaker mod again. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I like that design in the back there. That's trippy. He had some lights in the back. Oh, we lost that. There we go. All right, we got same thing here. Modded this out. Yep, got the real buttons and real sticks in there. How do those real sticks feel on the 1-up? Because Ezekiel the Chicago Retro Ranger, he pushed me to get the real sticks on the WrestleMania cab. So we're gonna be doing the real sticks. I've never really played with real sticks on a 1-up. How does that feel, buddy? How does that feel? Ooh, look at this thing. That's pretty cool. Tapestry in the back there. We got, obviously, he just does a speaker mod on everyone. He's like, hey, these things need new speakers. These things are garbage. So he took it out again, made it a 1-player cab because I'm sure it's just him playing. And yeah, this is the one that we have up for sale right now. And there's a good shot at the control panel. He's got his little Alexa there. What do you do with that Alexa, buddy? Why is that right there? What do you got going on there? Is that to control the music or something? Let us know. Let's see if we can zoom in. I bet you that's what it is. Or maybe he does all. Maybe he's watching the cornercade on there. Huh? What do you guys think? Huh? Cool stuff, man. This is really cool stuff. I love how people put the lighting in the back of the cabs. That's really cool. I like the gal. He's got the Galaga with a little space, little black light action or something. Looks like you can kind of see the reflection off there. It's cool they have a Galaga, man. Like, how much do you play that? That's so funny compared to like the fighting games. Let us know. Let's make me bigger here real quick. All right, let's see if we got some answers here. Let's go. Oh my god, something in my eye. It's killing me. Jeez Louise. Okay. Where are we at here? Terry B says, have you ever considered getting a Chicago Coins Legends 3 multicade? I don't know what that is. Is that one of them like real arcade things? And then it's like they put a bunch of like a 60 in 1 kind of thing? Oh, okay. He said that is a 99 Lives control deck. I just never put the 2-player in. Got you. Because I know they make them where it's just a 1-player, but it's like in the middle. I've seen that on like the big blue cabinets and stuff. Peter McNabb says best place to get Arcade1up kick plate artwork. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to put like big blue style on there? Because what I do with my stuff is I'll just like we just put it black. Man, something in my eye is killing me, but we just put black laminate on the front, so it's just black vinyl, and then we would just like because I'd rather have that look. It's the black kick plate on the front for sure. Thank you, Israel Gaming, for tuning in, watching the Cornercade right now. Let's freaking go. That's right, dude. Let's go. Give this video a like, man, if you haven't. Let's see. Where's C Marvel? Yep, she does it all from there. Okay, you're talking about the little Alexa. Controls the music. With the speakers, I can play both music and the game audio at the same time. Oh, that's cool. I'm on Galaga all night with this. That's awesome. That's awesome, dude. I'm downstairs right now on Galaga. That's awesome, dude. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, okay. It's got 130 licensed games. That's dope. I'll have to check that out, Terry B. So the Chicago coin. Let me scroll back up, guys. Let me take a picture here so I can remember this. The Chicago coin 3 legends. All right, I'm gonna take a picture of that so I remember it for after the show. Oh, Game On Graphics. Yeah, thank you, Evil Genius. There's a lot of places where you can go. Game On Graphics. I mean, Repro Arcade. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff. And John Doe wants to know how much is the arcade. Oh yeah, Peter McNabb says the class of '81 marquee and kick plate have always bothered me, so I'm making it an Miss Pac-Man. You can do that. What I did with my class of '81 is I turned it around so it's just black on the front. Because for that one they painted it black, but like factory paint is much better than when you do it at home, kind of thing. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, DJ Sting says I want to get an old school coin pusher. That'd be pretty cool. That's what we were talking about earlier with P-Dubs because he's got one of those. All right, so where we at here? Oh, I got to go back to my. Okay, let me see here. We got another entry in here. From Giovanni here. Giovanni, you already know what Giovanni's gonna be coming with. So let's see what we got going on. Let's do this. Let's do this right here. All right, so Giovanni coming in hard with those DDR Beatmania control panels. Those are pretty cool. You gotta start selling some of this stuff, my guy. Oh, Mrs. CC's back in the building.
Sorry, guys.
Should I go do a
migraine?
A lot of that stinks.
All right, what are we looking at?
Well, this is a Dig Dug, or actually for you, it might be Pac-Mania. Yeah, it's Pac-Mania.
Okay.
And he changed it into a DDR machine. So he's got to start selling this or something.
If we know anything about Giovanni, he likes his music.
He likes his music. There he is with his buddy. He loves his music. Let's go, dude.
That's cool.
Yep. That's pretty neat. All right, there's that. Shoot, look at this thing. He must be like spending all day on this thing. Insanity, dude. Yeah, he definitely loves this.
Really cool.
It is pretty neat.
But the kids go nuts.
Oh, yeah, they would just be on there all day, like hitting it.
That's super cool.
That is really cool. Then we got a Mortal Kombat Street Fighter Legacy thing here. Maybe this is MK3, I don't know. But yeah, without a riser, so he probably just sits down in front of the stuff.
Does Giovanni do all of his modding, like the graphics, by himself too?
I don't know. He can definitely answer that in the chat for sure.
Do you do all of your graphics by yourself?
No, those real speakers down there. No, that looks like it's a kick. That's like it's a graphic. He's done a lot of them. Do you still have all these, or have you sold them? Oh, he's even done like a little countercade version. That's kind of neat. If you didn't have a lot of space, but you still wanted something like this. Oh, there you go,
Look
honey.
At that one. That's so cool.
It's like keyboard and stuff. That's funny. Where do you get your trim tape at? Because I've been looking for some, and like our trim tape, like it shows. So if I like put the trim down, it'll still show. Like if I put black on this, it'll still show pink on the side. It's bothering me. Gotta help me out with that.
Cool.
Yeah, that was neat. And there it is right there. Oh, look at
those.
This was an At Games Legends. Yes, at one point this was, yes. He's got a lot of. That's crazy. Put it on wheels so you just
LEDs
slide
underneath.
it all around. That's some cool stuff, man. Yeah, these all over in the different rooms, my guy.
Well, you have to look at how big they are.
That thing's huge.
So cool, though.
Look at that. That's a cool. That's definitely a cool
So
little one.
fun.
I like the wings, little speakers here. Like that's fun. That's pretty cool. You just hit it and get the spinner thing. That's really cool. This is like a whole different universe. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
He's got another countercade. That's some cool stuff there.
It's a lot of work.
This is modding. Oh, look, he's got his asteroids. He's ready to go with this thing.
A whole another level.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is a whole. There's a whole product line. Arcade1up can take some notes from this right here, dude.
Do you think Arcade1up will ever come out with something like this?
No, they can't get like licensed music or anything like that. Oh, okay, here we go. I used to paint the trims.
See, I brought that up when you were talking about which one, the X-Men 97.
Yeah,
we were talking about the trim.
I just didn't know how like paint it. I just didn't know how like quality it looked, because I still wanted to be like factory looking, not like we did a hack job on it.
That's the only way we're going to be able to get it factory looking is painting it, I think.
Yeah. Peter McNabb says, I have the original class of 81, not the deluxe. Gotcha. I'm sorry. The deluxe, just to clarify, the deluxe is the one that is that allows you to that allows you to turn around. Yeah, good stuff, Giovanni. Thanks for sharing that. That was pretty cool stuff. All right, guys. It is that time to move the drill. As P-Dubs would say, you put a pin in this guy. It's time to wrap it up, guys. What did you think at the end of the day? You got Mrs. CC's thoughts on the big Midway Golden Tee XL cab. Talking Pinball Expo, guys. We're going to try to make it out there and have some fun with everybody.
The big question. Is it coming to the Cornercade?
What?
The Golden Tee. Midway.
Maybe on like a sale. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe on like a sale.
Where would it go?
Probably out there. Because you can't like
you
mix.
Know what that means.
What? What does that mean?
It's like a rotten fruit.
What does that mean?
Starts a whole colony.
like the old
colony.
Like the old Cornercade used to be. You're so funny.
A colony of XLs, guys.
Oh, stop it. DJ Sting says the Pinball Expo is awesome. Hopefully we will find out, man. Hopefully we will find out.
If you are going, do us a favor. Drop us an email and let us know that you're going and what day you're going and who you are. What your YouTube handle is.
100%. Well spoken.
Or if you're going to go to Galloping Ghost. Instead.
Yeah.
Please.
So, yeah, and then we talked about, which we showed some cool arcade room tours. That was fun. We always want to see those. No, we would not. It'd be cool if we signed on Cornercade, but we would not be shipping the cabinets. It's just...
we could if the buyer wants to pay shipping and packaging.
But we have to find a box and then carefully package each individual item.
We buy cabs all the time, so I don't think finding a box would be a problem. If the buyer wants to pay shipping, have at it, Hoss. But that's like $100 to ship.
Oh, it's gonna be more than that, honey. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. Leave it up to Mrs. CC. She's controlling the Facebook groups. So she's on that side of things.
It's
so
very expensive to ship.
Yeah, so you get in touch with her. I don't even like
shipping the risers. Just to ship the riser, it's like $30 to ship.
Yeah, it's not gonna be yeah, it's not gonna. DJ Sting says if you bring a machine, you get in free. I'll bring the MVSX. We're getting in free, baby. Bring the XL Golden Tee.
Killer Instinct is coming. It's broken.
Yeah. It's a whole other realm of things.
So when are we streaming next?
Yeah, I said Friday is what we're looking to do, swapping out the XL buttons, guys. So Friday, let us know. Be there or be square. We already got to post it, guys. Give the video a like.
Bring your snacks.
Yeah, and Evil Genius Entertainment, Sega Jurassic Park Shooter or Nothing. Trust me, that one's on the list as well, dude. That one is on the special list. Before we get out of here, we got to play you and hit you with one of these. Shoot lasers. That's right. Get hyped or get out the way, guys. We got Jason Little Alien coming in with a $5 gifting memberships. And Mrs. Cornercade, do you want to go ahead and read those out?
Yes, if you ask C Marvel to drop that link. Let's see here. Terry B received a membership. Chris C. Heinlein, Kurt the Daring, and Jacobs.
Let's go, dude. Let's go. And Goofyfoot hasn't fallen asleep yet. He's still with us. He said FedEx is $150 shipping minimum. There you go. Thank you, Goofy, for watching our backs there. That's I told you. I was like, it's gonna be more than that.
And C Marvel, drop the link for that.
For the side trim is 1/2 inch. I use vinyl pinstripe tape, neon glossy. Yeah, that's what we used.
Okay, yeah, it didn't.
But it didn't work, and it doesn't stick either. It just peeled right off.
Yeah, so like when we move our cabs quite a bit.
Yeah,
like
that was my big concern
them,
too.
It's just gonna come right up.
And are we gonna return that? Because I saw it was downstairs.
Yeah, I have quite a bit of returns that I have to do, but I need time to do that.
Gotcha. Yes, you guys have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping by. Again, leave a comment down below what you think of the show. Do you have any thoughts, opinions? Let us know in the comments below, guys. Of course, give this video a like on your way out. And I'm gonna find our outro here. Miss Cornercade, do you have any final words for us? Like, I always love that her final words. Watch, guys.
And we'll see you in the next one.
I love her. Okay, so say that again, but just add the peace to it.
Peace.
No, you gotta say the whole thing.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.